Harrison Wind of DNVR chiming in for us tonight. You were at the Chase Center last night, Harrison, and you're still there right now, actually, as we tape this. What was the vibe last night? Did it look as bad for the Nuggets in person as it did on TV?
I don't think they thought so. The vibe from the team is definitely, okay, they won one, which they're supposed to do. They've got home court advantage right now. You know, we're coming in here as the underdog. We just need to win one game and get a split, and we can go back to Denver and, play the series out on our home court. So I didn't sense any panic from the Nuggets last night at all. They just came here wanting to get one game.
Michael Malone said that the Nuggets basically beat themselves, right? He talked about the points off turnovers and the offensive rebound issues. What was your biggest takeaway from game one?
Just the overall talent that the Warriors have compared to the overall talent that the Nuggets have. I mean, when they put Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green on the floor together, and for the Nuggets, it's just Nikola Jokic a lot of times looking like he's playing 1-on-5. It's tough to ask Denver to contend with that lineup. The Warriors, they've got so much firepower. They're such a good defensive team. That's what most people don't talk about with this group. The Warriors were the second-ranked defense in the NBA this season, with who I think is the best defender in the NBA, in Draymond Green. So it's just the margin for error with the Nuggets is so small. So small, and they did make too many mistakes in game one.
Yeah, you've got a championship caliber team against a team that's missing two of its top three players, obviously, and Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, who have both been ruled out for tomorrow's game two. Harrison, Nikola Jokic had just 2 free throw attempts in game one. That only happened 12 times during the regular season. Look, Jokic loves his money. He doesn't want to get fined. Michael Malone loves his money. He doesn't want to get fined either. But is there an underlying sense of frustration that you get from those guys after last night? And Jokic, who I thought was aggressive, took 25 shots, but didn't necessarily get some of the calls that maybe he would be used to getting.
Yeah, definitely. And Steve Kerr said something interesting today after Warriors practice. He goes, yeah, I think the free throw count will correct itself after game two, because what happens is, the Nuggets, they'll send a bunch of clips into the league about where they thought Jokic got fouled and where he didn't get the calls. And, that stuff happens every playoffs. And I think Kerr is right a little bit that, yeah, maybe it does correct itself, but the Nuggets can't rely on that. I mean, they've got to knock down threes. They went 11 of 35 from 3 last night. They've got to play better defense. I think the free throws will tilt a little bit more, in Denver's favor, or at least even now. But, I mean, it's not something you can rely on if you're the Nuggets.
Hey, Harrison, one of the big questions coming into this series was who else besides Nikola Jokic is going to show up on the offensive end for Denver. Obviously, Will Barton had a really good game in game one. Do you expect Aaron Gordon to maybe be more aggressive? Because I thought he was going to be the X factor coming into this series. And then we kind of heard Michael Malone call him out a little bit after last night's game.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to be the X factor for Denver. I mean, he's got to clearly just be the Nuggets' second best player, Aaron Gordon. And the narrative on him is really simple. When Aaron Gordon is aggressive, goes to the rim, overpowers his matchup, uses physicality and athleticism, that's when Aaron Gordon's at his best.
We will see if that happens tomorrow night. That'll be a big key to getting a win in game two. Harrison Wind joining us tonight from California. Harrison, we enjoy the time. Check out his work on DNVR. And Harrison, we'll be checking in with you as this series goes on, all right?
Yeah, thanks, Michael.